Well, just walking to our spot for today. For those who've watched some of the older videos, know I used to fish down on the quayside at Gateshead quite often. During lockdown, it was my go-to place. Within a mile from home, easy to get to, and you could fish at all conditions. So, that's where I'm going today, because I haven't been here for ages. See how it goes. A little bit different. Previously we were about half a mile downstream from here at St. Peter's Basin. Tonight we're in the centre of Newcastle. Look at that lovely sunset. Now we've got the Millennium Bridge, Tyne Bridge in the background. We're next to the Rank building, which is the Baltic flour mill, museum for contemporary art. There's the big court buildings and everything else over the other side on the Newcastle side. So this Gateshead quayside. Used to work down here. And it's thumping. It may be Sunday night, but they're playing Saturday night and they're obviously enjoying themselves. We've already had loads of people stop and say hi. There'll be more as the night goes on. And hopefully there'll be some fish as well, because they all want to know if you've caught, like usual. Anyway, we'll keep on fishing and we'll hopefully have something to show you. So, a little bit more fishing details rather than centre of Newcastle details. We've got 2 hook flappers on each side, 1/0 on this rod, 2/0 on this hook, this rod. 6-ounce weights. They may not be heavy enough. When the river pulls through, it really pulls here. In fact, they almost certainly won't be heavy enough. And I've got black lug on everything, but I've got some of my own peeler from the Kit Kat shop. Yay! And I've also got some hermits and some mussel. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll change some baits and we'll move about and yeah, kind of have a bit of fun and listen to the tunes in the background. It's going to be a big night down here because Newcastle beat Southampton 3-1 last night, so there's going to be some very happy people around. 15 minutes and no bites, so I'm going to change some of the baits around. So change baits on one rod. We've got black lug and mackerel on that rod now. We've got a bite straight away, but the tide's starting to move in, so a bit of flow always helps. Still nothing on the other rod, so I'm going to change that one over. So, first blood on the black lug. Nice sized flounder. Yeah. Lovely, lovely evening down here. Beautiful sky. Just throwing it down all day. So pleased it just missed another bite. Don't know what I did wrong there, because I waited, felt it, pulled, didn't strike, didn't pull it out of its mouth, but it was not there. So cast back in. Still using mackerel and black lug on one hook and black lug on the other. I've got some crab which I'll move to as it starts coming a little darker, and hopefully the cod are moving around. The fresh water might have put them off over the last few days, and the tides are very small, but they are in the river most of the time, so I'm hopeful still. I'm no longer a teenage dirtbag, unfortunately, despite the music in the background. Well, you don't want to be scared of talking to people if you're going to fish here. Just had some lovely chats, and had a few more bites, but nothing decent. No decent knocks, really, just tiny ones. Really, oh, what's going on? Is that just the tide starting to pull through? I think maybe on the smaller rod. We have had a knock on that. We've had a knock on the bigger rod. Oh, it's just so beautiful down here. I do love the quayside. All the lights and the buzz and the vibrancy. And here am I fishing. That's what I like to do. And I'm getting music for free. Oh, that isn't. So we had a decent knock there and then it disappeared. Hopefully I'll get another one. I'm getting lots of bites now, but not making contact. Tide's moving through, so fish are moving about more. Now there's a bit of flow. We'll try the crab in a minute. Just had the knock on the orange rod. Had a few knocks on that recently. Obviously when I turn the video on it disappears. Should know better. Oh, little flicker there. It was a decent bite a few minutes ago. Long left. The tide's starting to pull through, so I've put the crab on. It's on the big rod, on the Blue Thunder. And we'll see what happens. Really impressed with the crab. It's one of the peelers that we've done ourselves. Turned them. Just put half of them on a 2-0 there. 1-0. I can't actually remember. Yeah, really lots of scent in it. And that top of that rod is going already. Alright, I lied. Stop now. But it was going, promise. The proof of the pudding's in the eating, and just changed bait. We've got a cod stranger. Cast in with the crab and got a bite. It hadn't even settled and started getting a bite. Really does make a difference, a bit of peeler. I'm going to stick another one on. They're not cheap, £1.35, but I'm getting 2 baits out of most of these, so it's not that bad. It's not that good, but they do make a difference. Taking the orange rod down, just got the one left, which has had both of the fish tonight. It's just settling, it's pulling through now, so I've put a 7-ounce lead on. Last cast. Just had to get a video of the quayside when it's dark. Such a vibrant place. It's a great night out. Well, it used to be. It's been years since I've been out there for a full night. Get to my bed now. There's the colours changing on the bridge. It's beautiful. Hopefully you've enjoyed tonight's fishing. Hopefully you have liked it so much that you've decided to subscribe. So thank you very much. I'm grateful if I have earned your subscription. And please like or comment below. I love doing these videos and really appreciate it when people interact with me. So thank you very much. If another fish comes up, I've had another, but other than that, I'll be going home soon. Tight lines, everybody.